Hey everyone, this is the SENDOW in-mirror dashboard camera with backup camera. It's a nice car DVR that records in front of you and behind you at the same time, and it's all integrated into a rear view mirror. Now this thing works by just turning on the car. I have not hardwired it in yet, so I'm still using a cigarette lighter adapter, but basically you can see what happens when it gets power. It's going to turn itself on, and it'll actually go right into recording. You'll see here you have the front camera, and up here in the top corner you have the rear recording going on. This is all touch screen, so you can touch the screen, and this button here will actually rotate. So now you have the rear, and the small pip is your front. You can do it again, and it shows you just the front or just the back. So this whole thing is touchscreen. There's also manual buttons here on the bottom just in case something happens. On the top here you have power, rear camera, the SD card, and then over here it says GPS. I'm guessing it's for some sort of expansion, but it's not written about in the manual. In the touch controls here, or in the menu, sorry, you have your home button, and it's basically just 4 buttons. The car DVR button takes you to what you were watching a second ago. The settings obviously will take you into the settings. The playback shows you your recorded segments, and format erases the SD card. So in the setting controls here, you can control the LCD backlight, parking guard, which if the car is parked and it shakes and it's still plugged in, it'll start recording. Gravity sensor, if you're in an accident, it locks it, so you can actually find that file and not get it recorded over again accidentally. License plate, it'll record the license plate onto the information that shows on the recordings. Loop video tells you how long you want to record the video, because like you can do a 1 minute, 3 minute, or 5 minute segment, and then it will start a new clip. Language is English or Chinese. The date and time is obvious, and then the default settings is a format to its original settings. But yeah, it was quick and easy to install. It just wraps around your original, which you can see, well, I'll come around to the front. It just wraps around your original, and then it has a little camera there. It's kind of hard to see through the glass, that pokes out through the side. There you go, you can see a little better over there. And then I actually have the rear view camera wire going through all my trim panels and around the van, and then it'll come out through the back where I just have it mounted right here. It was pretty easy to install. It was one single cable to run back to here. It did signal and power through the same cable. The camera cable does come with a 12-volt DC power cable sticking out of it. It was not needed. I'm guessing it's for if you want to use it as a rear view camera as well, for when you go into reverse, that you could connect it to your tail lights, but it is not needed for this DVR. You notice now that it is 100% just a viewing on the rear view. That's because after a couple of minutes it does default to this, but all you gotta do is just screen and it brings the video back up. Once again, this is the SENDOW in-mirror dashboard camera with backup camera. I hope you enjoy.